So I wanted to do a bit of a schizo video where I'm going to talk about how the stock market is and is a scam. It's just a fucking scam. I don't want to hear about how crypto is a scam when you give validity to the stock market and people care that the stock market is up, the stock market is down, the bear versus the bull market. You tickling the bull and the bear's balls. The women choose the bear. Meanwhile, the bear doesn't give a shit about you. The bear isn't thinking about you because it's not for you. It's for rich Jews. That's who for the stock market is for. It's for rich Jews. And it's literally just gambling for rich people, because at the end of the day, dividends are not a legitimate thing. They're not really you're not going to make a profit that way. Put it that way. You're not going to make a profit off it. Put it this way, right? If stocks were that valuable, just take out a fucking credit card and buy a bunch of stocks, and there you go. You make assets upon assets and infinite money. Ooh, infinite money glitch. No, it doesn't work that way. And that wouldn't work that way either, because you're a pussy and you would let the credit card companies take your assets because you're scared. Oh no, I gotta pay my credit cards or I'm a bad person. I'm a bad boy. If you want to be a good boy and you want to fucking make some money, it's not a guarantee to make money. Play the lottery. Play the fucking lottery. You're giving your money to Jews either which way. You're giving money to Jews whether or not you buy into stocks, and at that you're getting gate kept. You can only buy into stocks if they say you can. Oh, you have to have so much liquidity in your account. You can only trade when we tell you to, goy. Oh, you have to trade this at this particular time. But that's not inside trading. No. I can just go to a gas station right now and get a fucking scratch off. Now, mind you, that's what this video is really about. It's about the mathematics of the scratch-off ticket. Fuck the stock market. Fuck boomer-ass gold and silver. Fuck crypto, honestly. Just fucking play the lottery. Because, here, look, this is a dollar, right? This is a real dollar. Fucking, and what can I buy with a dollar? Well, I could buy a candy bar, and that'd be nice. But you know what? Why would I buy a candy bar? I can just steal a candy bar. Fuck that. So, again, the candy bar is not going to improve or disprove my life in any measurable amount. So, and guess what? Stealing the candy bar, no one's gonna fucking... I'm not gonna go to jail for stealing a candy bar. It's not gonna happen. So, what am I actually going to physically do with a dollar? Unless I have a multitude of dollars, like, I'm talking, like, at least 10 of these, it doesn't really tangibly matter. $1 is not a tangible good. It's only a tangible good when I can actually buy some kind of asset with it. So, with $1, I can walk my ass to the gas station and get a scratch-off ticket, right? Now, I can turn that dollar possibly into $5,000. Let's say the one I know about is $5,000 for the dollar version anyway. Now, I only have like a 1 in 2 million odds. I've looked it up. 1 in 2 million of making the $5,000. I'm basically throwing the dollar away at that point. However, it isn't just the $5,000 I'm concerned about. I'm looking at all the possible win potentials. There's the bonus ticket, which is basically a re-roll on the lottery ticket. There's the $2 prize, there's the $5 prize, the $10 prize, the $50 prize, etc., etc. Adding it all up, adding up all those possibilities of I could be a $50 winner, I could be a re-roll winner, I could be a $2 winner, etc. Every single possibility is a net gain from the initial dollar. Either this turns into 2 of these, or this turns into itself again, but only for the ticket. It turns into $100, it turns into $50, whatever. And given all those odds combined, it's still less than 1%. It's like maybe half of a percentile, which is still really bad. However, it's still something. It's still something tangible in the sense of I know if I do this, there is the possibility that I will make the money. And there's nothing that can deny me the money. Like, Robinhood can't freeze my account because it was acting weird. It looked like there was some nefarious activity among this sussy baka shit going on. So no, Robinhood can't stop me from collecting my $5,000 or $2 from the fucking scratch-off ticket. Number 2, more simplicity. The fact is, I don't have to set up an account. I don't have to give them any information. I don't even have to give them a license or anything. I could walk in there right now with the dollar bill. I don't even have identification to prove I'm of age, even though clearly I am. But, you know, so there's just a multitude of reasons why the lottery is actually preferable to professional, the stock market, you're so sophisticated. Isn't it awfully strange that they denounce the lottery as something ghetto, as something lower class, and meanwhile you actually have better odds than you would with the fancy aristocratic stock market that you're never going to get into anyway. You're never going to do it. So why are you fantasizing about something that you can't do versus something you can physically do and have about the same, if not better odds than if you played the stock market? See, they fuck with you all the time. It's just gaslighting and treating you like shit and humiliation rituals. And you don't even see it. You don't even realize it.